How are you doing? How are you doing, my beautiful people? Hope you are doing very okay. It's again me, Moses Emandem Kenya TV. Welcome to this amazing channel. Please, guys, take a moment, subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to do something. Comment down there. Guess what? You see the background? I told you where I am, by the way. Currently, I'm at home, and I've just been walking around to see what's happening in this our beautiful place or beautiful home. Yes. So guys, I want to show you where my origin comes from. A real me, I'm a Luo. And when you see my video here, you can see the background where I am. I think it looks so amazing and beautiful, guys. Yes, so I've just decided to visit this place just to see how it is right now. This is my grandfather's place, and we were here 2 months ago when we came to bury our grandfather. Later then we buried our grandmother who died some years back. So when I'm here, sometimes I feel so emotional because when I see this door has been closed, there's no one there because of death. It's become so painful and emotional, and I feel like crying whenever I see this place turning out like this, because I remember when they were alive here, we used to come back, we used to be here, we used to story, we used to get close to them. They used to give us a strong advice. And I'm now back here. I'm alone. There's no one. The place is so quiet just because they all passed on. I feel so weak to be here. I feel so emotional. And it's really paining me. It's in my heart, deep in my heart. Because I remember when I used to come here, my grandmother used to sit somewhere here. And my grandfather usually, I'm going to show you where he used to sit just on this video, guys. But I'm wondering why death? Death may do you apart from your beloved ones. Death doesn't care. And that's why I tell you today, if you are there, please, the best way is to associate with your people when you are still alive and you still live, so that one day when you die, we will come back to remember where you came from. It's very painful. It's very painful. Let's walk around and see what's happening in this place. I want to visit inside here to see what's happening, and I'll show you how it is. I don't know how you think. I don't know what you feel. I don't know whether you have lost your loved ones, but the reality is we cry, why death? Why death? I'm back again home. I want to visit my grandfather's place, but they are no more. They are no more because of death. Let's visit inside. Let's see how the place is. And after that, I'll walk around to show you. This is my brother here, Benny. This is my brother here. So in this video, the team, I want to give you a tour inside my grandfather's home or a place, and in the general home how it is right now. So guys, there's nothing you can do. Follow me. Let's see this video how it is. Let's see the video, how it is and how it goes. So here, that's number one sound that if my grandfather would be there, you will never hear such sounds, because this is poor maintenance, because there's no one who lives here. But now you only see people here, those who are sleeping here at night, and of them they are just my brothers, and they come to sleep only at night, but daytime there's no one in this place. I feel so emotional. When I used to come here, you will always find my grandmother here in this seat here. You will always find my grandmother sitting here. And exactly where I sat today, where I am sitting right now, this is where my grandmother used to sit. Not only that, she used to do some of the handwork here. So always she sits here and do other things. Ask me why she usually sits here. She used to sit here because whenever she's here, it's possible for her to access the home from the gate coming inside. So she was able to access or to see anyone who would walk inside the compound. See this video. Do you see the gate down there? That's the gate where straight down there, that's the gate. So if you came from that side, my grandmother would easily access you and know whom you are. And that's why they usually used to sit here. But death may do us apart. I'm very sorry, and I feel much painful losing my only beloved grandmother and grandfather. Let's proceed to the other side and see what's going to happen. I don't know if this door is closed or... Okay, it's closed. They've just closed this door here. There's thing here I would like us to see on. Guys, I want you to check on this. Do you see this one? Do you see this one? This one is a pot. This is a pot that my grandmother used to keep drinking water. I remember when they kept it here from the river, it was very sweet and cold. But nowadays, I can turn it around because there is no water inside here. And that shows you that there is no one who can do that work again and again. They are all gone with their nature. They are all gone with their culture. I feel it in my heart, losing the beloved ones. I remember my grandmother used to tell me, go to the river, bring water and pour it inside there. Just right at this corner here. You see where the pot is? Right in this corner here. Grandmother, big pot. I want us to have a tour outside because the other side has been closed, of which I can't easily access that place. But I'll take you outside this place now to see how it looks like and what's happening in that area. When I come here, I stand here and I see this one. This is the grave where they buried my grandfather just recently 2 months ago. So My grandfather is sleeping here. My grandfather is sleeping here right now, very comfortably. And we say, may his soul rest in peace. I want to show you where they buried my grandmother on the other side. And this home now remains so cool. You look at this beautiful compound. The compound is very quiet. The compound is so cool just because they are no longer there. Guys, here I am, and this I'm right where they buried my grandmother some 5 years ago. This is where she was buried. I see it's well written. This born and died. Born 1940, died 2013. It has been long. It's like 10 years down the line. It's exactly 10 years. May you rest in peace. Da. So these are the things, and I feel so emotional some of the times whenever I visit this place nowadays, because by the time they used to be here, the place was so cool, the place was so quiet. But right now they are no longer there, so we just feel it in our heart, but there's nothing you can do. If you can see this home, the way it looks like, it's so big. I think it's so big, you can just see what's happening down there. The place is so big, and those are now my uncle's place. So this is the place how it is. They died, they passed on. Life has to continue. Let's visit this place here and also see and talk about it. And before we go there, I see some beautiful things that I have to visit and talk about. Let me show you what my grandmother used to do during this time. You see this one here? I really love the nature on how they are, and this what's happening right now. This one they used it to keep some delicacy or other food items, like let's say you bought omena or dag omena in omena. They used to keep it inside here and they hang it somewhere, because so that other the cats will not easily access it. These are the remembrance. I remember when my grandfather used to make this one, and this was made. This was being meant for the chickens to lay eggs inside here. So they used to do it and hang it up just like this. It's very strong. They used to hang it like this on the wall, this like this, you see, so that when the hens comes, they easily jump up and they lay eggs inside there. The reason is, whenever they made it like that and hang it up so that the dogs and other pets could not easily access it, I think you can see how this place is too busy and it's very big and quiet. So from the forest, we are near the forest, animals can easily just come in and interfere with your food items and other things, including the animals like chicks. So I remember that. Wow, I'm meeting some different things. Wow, what amazing. Wow, guys, let me show you. Wow, guys, what do you think? Wow, these are the things but I can see there's a big bone here, and this bone just direct from the head of a cow. And this is the cow that we ate during my grandfather's burial. This one of them. It has a story, and you know, in our area, when someone dies, they will have to slaughter something and people must eat, and that's the thing. So this is one of the cows that they cooked for the guests during the burial. Guys, we'll be having another topic more on this. The place is so quiet and amazing. I just love this place. Step 2 of the video. We want to visit some two strong areas. So here and the other place. Anyway, so guys, sorry for the disappointment, just a few minutes, but now we are back again. Let me show you this place here where you can see it's now like a farm. It's not a farm or a garden, but this where my grandfather and my grandmother used to have their kitchen. The kitchen was built here. I think if you check on my other video, there's a video that I did here last time. It should be there, but I can't tell. So this is where the kitchen was. So if you were to come from this place here with the food, you go inside there and you serve on the table at the dining or the sitting room. So this is the place where we used to cook with my grandmother. That's some years ago, like 10 years down the line, let's say 11 years down the line. I don't know who pulled it down, but it was very strong as well. But we can't tell that right now because already it's down, guys. So this is where my grandmother used to cook for us the nice meal for the elderly. If you come to this place here, you can see this place here. This is where we had a rack. We call it a rack, where you can have a rack, exactly, a rack, where you can, after you have cleaned up your utensils, you hang them here so that they can get dry. What amazing. You see this place? You see this one here? Wonderful. This where my grandfather or my grandparents used to keep their maize and food items from the farm. This is called a granary, and I really love the way it is. I remember when we used to keep maize here, you were to go to the farm, you bring maize and you pour them inside there when they are dry. So you store food. You know, these people, they really during their era, they really valued food, and they were really hardworking. So by that time, there were no jobs, but the job is you wake up, go to the farm, dig and plant maize, harvest them, and you keep them in your granary. I'm very happy if I can see this one still exists in our home. It's so amazing. Let's see what's inside, my people. I wanna show you something good inside. Do you see? What do you see? So you see inside there, it was supposed to be full of maize at all time. Yes. Hope you have seen. This the home. This the place. Now my grandmother sleeps on this side and my grandfather sleeps on the other side. I feel much painful and emotional whenever I walk in this place. There are some things that I will show you on other video. The tools that my grandfather used to have during their time. The tools that they used to have during their time. Yes, and that's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. I remember this place was full of booze. This place hall was full of booze. Aveni, what? This place was full of booze. And let me tell you, you might be asking me why this place still like this. It's like this because my grandfather couldn't allow you to cut off the tree. Never on earth. Never on earth. He was very, very strict on that. I remember sometimes we were going inside there, we try to cut down the trees, just trying to we want to make charcoal. He will come there with a big stone, throw at you, make noise, and you run away automatically. And they knew, people knew about it. No one would just come there to cut off the trees without the permission from my grandfather. So guys, this is the place I'm living out now, and this is how it is. And we hope one day, one time, we'll meet with them and let them rest in peace. I have much to say about that, rather than to say, may God comfort us and give us more strength. But the wisdom they used to have was very strong. They had a strong wisdom, and they are the legends. They will live to be remembered. They will live to be remembered. One day, one time, hope, but everything will be so amazing and okay. Anyway, there's nothing much on this. So let's end the video. Thank you very much. Take a moment, subscribe, like, and don't forget to comment. My name is Moses, M&M Kenya TV.